All right, guys, welcome into That's Just Wow. My name is Mike.
And I'm Brooklyn.
Today we're live here in Babcock Ranch. We decided to set up for our episode number 1 instead of just doing it at home. We figure we make it super awkward and just kind of set up right here live for anyone. In our podcast and our video cast, what we're hoping to do is we want to do some interviews with just some people, just kind of everyday people. I feel like everyone has a story to tell. And I'm hoping to be able to just give people a platform to tell that story. I always find talking to people just so interesting of like where they came from, you know, kind of things that they've been through. A lot of times it can be super encouraging. So until we get someone to come up here, I figure you and I can just talk. We have some segments that we want to do. I know at the end here, what I'd really like to do is our life advice. So for those of you who obviously everyone's new here since it's episode 1, you can email or just or text in the show. Or I guess you'd probably have to do Instagram or whatever. We'll figure that out. There's an email. We'll post it in the description. Email the show if you have any questions or if you have something that you want some life advice on, just from 2 random people to see what we think. I think that's going to be my favorite part of this, to be able to help people. I'm hoping we can help people, or at least give people advice one way or the other. They could probably tell us like, that's the dumbest crap I've ever heard. Yeah, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. So, but until then, until we get someone to come over here and we interview, let's get to know each other. So maybe if it's not so awkward for you, we can bounce, let's just bounce questions kind of back and forth to one another. How's that sound?
Okay, that sounds good.
All right. So,
yeah.
All right, Brooklyn, where are you from?
I'm from Tuscaloosa, Mike. Where are you from?
Why do you sound like that? Okay. I was born in Chicago, but I only lived there for the first 6 months of my life. Moved down to Lakeland, Florida. So for those of you who don't know, it is right in the middle of Florida, basically in Polk County. So from there, I've only lived ever in Florida. Where all have you lived?
All over, actually. Alabama, Florida, Georgia, Texas, Illinois.
I actually didn't know.
Virginia.
You lived in Illinois too?
I did.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I did.
All right. So what brought you, or what took you all around?
Oh, it was the military.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. No.
Would you like to expound on that?
It was very, very difficult. It's a bunch of beatings. They beat us all the time.
That's
I'm kidding.
Obviously not true. I mean, it could be. It's what we see in the movies.
I mean, technically, it kind of was, honestly, in boot camp.
Okay.
That's where Illinois was.
How old were you when you did that?
21. I joined when I was 21. Yeah.
And you went from, where was your first station?
So boot camp was in Illinois. And then from there, I went to Texas.
Why'd you have to go to Illinois?
Because that's where the Navy does boot camp.
Okay, you're telling me like I know this and I'm supposed to know this. I don't know any of this.
No, I'm just saying that's where they do boot camp is in Illinois.
Okay.
So that's where we had to go, the Great Lakes.
All right. And then from there, where'd you go?
From there, it was to Wichita Falls, Texas. And then from there, it was down to Pensacola, Florida. Then to Jacksonville, Florida. Then back to Pensacola. Then to Norfolk, Virginia.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot of places.
All right. What'd you do?
As a parachute rigger.
Oh.
So, yeah, I got to rig parachutes.
What are your thoughts? I heard this the other day. I was listening to something. I never even thought about it. What are your thoughts of buying a parachute from someone on Facebook Marketplace?
Is it already packed or not?
Let's say, I don't know. What's the difference?
Because if it's already packed, then what if they didn't take out the locking pins?
What does that mean?
So each, when you're packing a parachute, there's different steps to it. You follow the steps, and during the whole thing to get it to go together to close it, you have to insert locking pins into different areas. And then one step is to pull out the locking pin. So when you pack that part of the parachute, when you pull out that locking pin, it doesn't or it's the locking pins keep it from opening up while you're packing.
Okay.
So when you get to that finish of that first one, then it gets pressed down. Then you take out the locking pin. Then you do the second one, and then you keep doing it.
So obviously you can reuse parachutes, right?
Absolutely.
Is that what you pack?
Yeah.
So if I were to go buy a parachute from someone, what am I looking for?
I mean, obviously to make sure it has no tears in it.
So I'd have
but
to.
Actually,
so how can you actually like open a parachute without like exploding it, or does it have to?
No, it has to open. Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, you can buy parachutes.
So how do you do that? You
just pull the ripcord.
Yeah.
And it does it. Yeah. But also, you can buy parachutes that do have holes and stuff in them because they can, like, for them to still be like certified and being able to be used, they can have like tears or rips or whatever, but only so many that have been sewn back up. Once you reach a certain amount, then that parachute is like not good anymore. Yeah.
Did you ever deal with any of that? Did you like?
I've packed a couple of them. That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because now they have machines that do it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, but it was pretty cool. Yeah.
So did anyone actually use your parachutes to like? Did you give someone and then like they came back to you and said this packing sucked?
No. You don't know what chute you get. I mean, you don't. Like, we have records where
they at least didn't live to tell the story, or come out or.
True.
No, but like.
Well, I guess that's how you know if you get a bad review.
Oh my gosh, from the grave?
No review is a bad review, I guess.
I guess that's true. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So how do you check? Like, how do you know if you did something right or wrong?
You don't.
Oh, wow.
That's the thing.
So it's like Russian roulette.
Kind of, yeah. When we were packing in school, the packing tables are like 15, 20 foot long, if not longer. Like just a whole long table. It'd be 2 people per table. And one of the groups, they actually forgot to take out a locking pin. So when the instructor comes around and he pulls the ripcord and our parachutes are supposed to inflate or, come apart, whatever. And theirs didn't. So then he opened up the parachute, took it out bit by bit to see what was going on. And there was still a locking pin down in there. In the first step.
So what, is that like automatic failure then?
Yeah, because if the locking pin's not out, then.
Yeah, no, someone's dead.
Exactly. So they made them, each of them had to write a note to this pilot's parents.
What? Wow.
Yeah, so they had to write a note to the pilot's parents and then get in front of the entire class and present this note and tell them that they were sorry that they basically killed their kid.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
it was intense.
I think I'm gonna have to bring that to the baseball team whenever someone doesn't bunt properly or doesn't do something properly.
Mm-hmm.
I want to make them stand in front of all the other kids and parents and explain why they didn't do their job. Just humiliate the hell out of them.
That's a little brutal.
Yeah, that's terrible, actually. All right, so I want to do this thing with you then. I thought this would be kind of cool. It's going to be the next segment. We're going to call it Brooklyn's Bubble.
Oh, my goodness.
And so the reason why it is called Brooklyn's Bubble is because I feel like you live in your own little bubble.
I do. We live in Babcock. Babcock is a bubble.
No, I mean your own world. In your own head.
I do.
Okay.
We have a whole community up here.
In your head?
In my head.
Okay. So obviously, you have your own things that you like, which is cool. So yeah. I want to know what is in your bubble right now.
Right now.
Yeah. So what's happening in your bubble?
I don't know. I think my bubble's I think it's asleep right now.
Okay.
There's really not anything going on. It's raining, so of course I'm thinking about the rain, but that's really just about it. I don't have yeah.
Okay, I want to expand it to where it's okay. Let's your TV shows. Let's talk about some of the TV shows that you watch.
I like to watch TV shows. I like to watch reality shows.
All right, which one are you watching?
So I am watching The Perfect Match right now, and unfortunately, I have to wait until Friday to see who wins. I hate it.
What is The Perfect Match?
So The Perfect Match is basically where you have so many single females and so many single males. They go to this island kind of thing. Okay. Nick Lachey is the host for the TV show.
What music group was he in?
98 Degree.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, good job.
I knew that one.
Well before your time.
I had the 98 Degree CD.
Okay.
I think it's the one where they're dressed in, like, was it suits maybe? Or is it white suits or something? I'm not
I have
really
no
sure.
idea.
But yeah.
All right.
Anyway, yeah. So you have all these singles that come in and they kind of like, they get to know each other and they have to match with each other at the end of the night. Okay. So then whoever they decide to match with, like the next day, they have to go into a challenge.
Okay.
And then the winner of the challenge gets to go into the boardroom. So in the boardroom, it's like one challenge is like a ladies challenge and the next one's like a male challenge in the boardroom. So it's kind of cool because you have all the couples that are up here already, and then you have all the new singles that can come into the villa down here.
Okay.
So if it's like when it's the females down here, then we're trying to couple up different males, like because you don't think they go with their match, and so on and so forth.
So is it like every other show out there?
I don't know, but it's
basically just like a bunch of cheating. And do they all have boyfriends or girlfriends, or husbands or wives, or are they all single?
So no, everybody that goes into the show is single, but all these perfect matches are super strong until some like really attractive male or female comes into there and takes them on a date. Then they're like, oh, I don't know.
All right, well, tell everyone who's your favorite then.
I like Madison and Freddie. They're my favorite.
All right,
Madison was on Love is Blind, and I didn't like her on there. Her personality was just blah. But now, I don't know. I really like her now. Now that she's got Freddie. Yeah.
Oh, so you just like Freddie?
Yeah, he's from the UK. He was on like Love Island UK or something, I think.
Well, I don't know anything about any of that. So, okay. We'll have to update again next week then, I guess after Friday. Yay. So excited. All right. So we're going to take a break, just a quick little break to refill. And I have one more thing for you. I got to go get it from the car though. So let's take a quick little break and we'll be back in just a few moments. All right, test. All right, we ready? All right, welcome back. Now that we're all freshly refilled, I have a surprise for you.
Oh my goodness, what is it?
Well, we'll see. I can't remember now. I know that when you lived in Alabama, so I don't know why, but this is insane. But you cannot have, or there's no like lotto, right? There's no tickets, no anything, right?
Correct.
Okay.
No lottery.
No lottery at all.
No scratch offs, no anything. But they do have like a bingo track where you can go and you can play bingo.
Okay, so have you done any scratch offs since you've lived here?
No, I haven't.
All right, well, we're in for a surprise.
Hello.
All right, let's start out with... I don't want to do the big one yet.
Are they real?
Yeah, these are real. This is amazing. It's her legit her first scratch off that she's ever actually had.
You should have gotten her a fake one because you could get the pranks where they're fake winners.
Oh no, I didn't know that. That's fun. All right, so we're gonna start out with the dollar. All right, but here's the key.
Okay.
The key is picking your right weapon to scratch it off with. Choose wisely. This is always where you win or lose, is by what coin you choose to scratch it off with.
Fake news.
You have 2 quarters and 1 dime.
Yeah, there you go.
So I feel like
size. We've always were told size doesn't matter. So go ahead.
Right, but I feel like there's a trick to this right here. I feel like you want me to pick the dime because it's...
You're just scratching the scratch off.
Okay.
I don't care. All right, here we go. First scratch off, $1. Let's see what you get. I guess you don't even know how to do it.
So I just where it says prize?
No.
I just scratch them all, right?
Yeah, you just scratch. So I think that one. Yeah, so you first scratch the winning number there, or the number.
Winning number?
Yep.
So 13.
Oh, lucky number 13. Look at this. This is going to be the $500 a week for life.
What?
All right. So now you just
Then I
scratch
can quit
off
my
each.
job.
Yep. Now you just scratch. And the goal is to
Get 13?
All right. What's that first number?
A 9.
All right. What's next? Oh.
What is that? A 19. That's a funny looking 19. A 15. A 4. And a 7.
Wah, wah.
So I didn't win?
You did not win.
Why?
But here's the good thing. You always get more chances.
So should I pick a different coin?
Sure.
Okay, let's try the dime.
Okay.
This little guy.
We're going to move on up since we didn't win on the dollar. Of course, we're going to go with the $2. The $2 one here. On this one, you get 2 winning numbers and you get 10 chances at it.
And $1,000 a week for life. Then I'll quit my job again.
Let's
Okay.
do it.
So, I like
All right. So what are you scratching first here?
the 16.
So what? Oh, you did the winning numbers first. So the first number is 16.
Yeah. The second number is a 6.
Okay.
Can I change to the quarter again?
Sure.
Because I don't like that dime. It's a little old.
All right. Make sure you're talking into the mic there, or
Okay.
back the mic up a little bit.
Okay. Are you ready for this?
Let's go.
A 15.
Wow.
It's okay. We have other numbers.
That we do. Let's go. What's the first number is 15?
An 11.
11.
A 10.
Mm.
A 4.
See
And
where
a
this is
13.
going.
There's that 13.
There you go. Maybe you can combine them. They're the same ticket.
Yeah. A 7. An 18. An 8. A 1. And a 20.
Is this as exciting as you thought it was going to be?
I mean, I think we need to go back and tell them our tickets are broken.
Okay. Well, let's go. Same one.
Okay. Let me try a different quarter.
Yep, there you go. Exactly. You're getting it. Same $2 one. Let's do it.
Okay. See if I can win this one and that one. That's $2,000 a week.
Well, right now we just
For
need
life.
to try to get this $5 back here because right now you're down $3.
Well,
Let's just try. So what are the numbers?
7 and 4.
Okay.
17.
Womp,
9.
womp.
8. Is it going to be a 7? No, it's an 11.
7, 11.
And 13. There's that dang 13 again. Okay, so 4. It's a 15. An 18. A 1. A 14. Hey, I don't know, because why does it say 4th? It's a 14. Okay. And a 16. This is just not fun.
So again, I don't know if I want to let you do the $3 one.
Okay, we got to get a 10 and an 8.
Okay.
Okay. Let's try the other side of the quarter.
There you go.
A 9.
Womp.
An 8. Does the 8 have to be on the same line? So there's an 8 here and there's an 8 there. So does that mean that I won $1?
Yep. You win $1.
Uh-oh.
Sweet. Let's go. Oh.
There's a 14 and a 3 and a 10. OMG, I won $2.
Woo.
That's okay. This is exciting. There's a 1.
Okay.
Oh, there's a 13. The 13 has $1,000. That's not cool. There's another 8. That's $3. $4.
Let's go. $4.
Okay. $4. You won $4 on that one.
I didn't win anything. All right. I guess we've earned our way to the. Yeah. Sweet. All right. So this is actually something that we actually like playing right now. You got to come on. Do you not go play bingo over there at Pi Local?
It's so much fun.
It's actually a lot of fun.
We've won tons.
Yeah, we won actually. What did we walk out with? $40 basically.
Yeah.
Because I won a large pizza.
I won a $20
Same night
gift
she won a
card.
$20 gift card.
And
We like swept. They give out good gifts.
Nice.
and we
On-
got
what is
t-shirts
it?
too.
Thursday nights, I believe.
Thursday nights at 6.
So I doubt I'll ever go again, but whatever. Just because of baseball.
Oh, baseball.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Bingo night up to 150 G's.
Whoop, whoop.
All right, so this one looks kind of hard. All right, so it looks like you have to reveal a moon symbol in the caller's card area to win $20 instantly. So the actual play here is reveal a winning line that includes a money bag symbol, win triple the prize for that card. Okay, so on the sides here, okay, a line, if you get a line, you get $3. If you get an X, it's $200. If you get all four corners, it's $40. Oh, okay, they're different cards. Okay, so there's 6 cards here. Okay, wow. This looks like it's going to take a while. Let's see what you got.
You just got to scratch them all, right?
I mean, ultimately, yeah, but I think you go one at a time. Like, just scratch one of the ones at the top there.
Okay, we'll do the green.
Yeah, what is that? What does that reveal?
A 3, 32.
Oh, 32. Okay, so do you have any 30? Oh, that's what
I do have an N32.
Is it N32? Oh,
yeah,
okay, cool.
N32.
Okay, well, there you go. Scratch the N32 off.
Oh, that's so cool. Because I was like, we need a bingo marker.
No. No.
B12. It's a B12. What is the little money bag? How do I know what the money bag is supposed to be?
Well, that's if you get one with the money bag, you get triple the prize.
Oh.
But do you have 32 in any of the other ones? You have 6
I
cards
guess
there.
that is right, ain't it? Yeah, I do. Haven't never played bingo during my life before. Okay, so that's all the N32. So the next one is a B12, like
B12.
the vitamins. I take those daily. Okay.
Learning that from, what's his name? Corey?
Corey.
Shout out, Corey.
067. There's an 067.
Rhino, you got my camera recording.
There's an 067.
Huh? Oh.
069.
Oh, that's cool.
It's your favorite number.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, we only have one.
What? Okay.
Ooh.
Remember, you got to stand up when you have one left.
Okay. I was 73. There's one there.
All right.
Okay.
Got one. All right.
N42. There's only.
All right. For those of you, obviously no one can see it, but it looks like there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's 8 times 4? 32. So there's 32 numbers that she has to scratch off. And then of those 32 numbers, there's 6 actual cards. This game actually looks kind of fun. Kind of jealous. Should have got one for myself, too.
Then we could have, had a bingo
Could have won
war.
300 grand, huh?
I mean, yeah, we could have done that, too. We could have had a bingo war.
Ooh, I like it. You ever played Battleship before?
No.
Ooh. You ever played Battleship? Battleship's fun. Have you ever seen it, Ryan, with the drinking game? The drinking game Battleship?
No, how's that work?
So I seen it one time in a tailgate in Tallahassee, and you basically build out of boxes, however it is, like the number. I actually kind of forget how it is. It's like the number and whatever, but you put shot glasses. So you have like the 2 shot glasses here, like 4 shot glasses there, and the other person is on the other side trying to see where your ships are. And if they call the number, you got to take the shot. They call it battle shot. It's like, wow.
Sounds fun.
All right, where you at? How many you got? Oh, look at that. On that first card, what do you need? N39?
Yeah.
Okay. For the road, do you have any corners? The 4 corners, you win big.
Do you really?
Yeah, you got to get all 4 corners.
I didn't know that. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, look on the sides of them there.
Oh.
See what it says there?
Ah.
That's actually what you win.
Cool. We're halfway there.
And we're halfway down here. How you feeling about it? Feeling good? Feeling bad?
I have no emotion because if I show emotion, then it might change my numbers.
Yeah, no, it's like you're playing poker.
Yeah. It's my bingo face.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I like that. All right, once we get to halfway,
Let's take a break.
No, you got to sing.
Oh, what am I going to sing?
I don't know. The bingo song.
Okay.
B-I-N-G-O.
I'm not halfway yet. Hold, please.
B-I.
Almost there. B3. B13.
Lucky number 13.
Wasn't so lucky in that other one.
Oh, yeah, none of these. 13 was a constant, wasn't it?
Except for the one, yeah. Okay. Where's the half moon symbol, though? Because I don't see that one yet.
The half moon is up top. You win instantly.
Where would it be?
Up top. In the player's cards. Or in the dealer thing.
Oh, like in here?
Yeah.
I got you. Okay. You know, you can just type in this number that says 074 right here, and they can type into a computer and let you know if it's a winning card or not.
No.
Okay.
You don't think that the people that bought them would just do that and just buy rolls?
I mean, that'd be a waste of money.
No. That's like, I'm pretty sure that's like against the law.
No, I'm talking about like when you buy the cards, if you don't want to scratch everything off. There should be like a website or something that you can go to.
No, you scan the back of these.
Or that. I mean, yeah, that works too.
Well, I should call Dave. If that's the case, then I'll call Dave. Did I tell you that one of my really good friends is the CFO, the Chief Financial Officer of the Florida Lotto? I always tell him, I'm like, man, what the hell is happening? Why are we not rich yet? He's like, dude, if I knew that, I think he's a CFO or CIO, maybe Chief Information Officer. I don't know. Apparently, they actually have it's like this big thing down in the bottom of the, underground damn near. And it's like, that's where they do all the drawings and stuff. It's like super, super secure. Like only certain people are allowed there. Crazy.
I don't know. I had a B10 already. I forgot to mark that one. Bingo is such an intense game.
Yeah.
I see. There's another B10. I didn't see that one.
Oh my goodness. You're going to lose us 150 grand.
No, because you're going to double check my work and make sure I'm right. Okay. I don't have a single 060. That's just dumb. Okay.
All right, come on, we got it. Let's go. One of these.
B9.
Benign. What does she say?
060.
Oh, did you have a before, not after?
That was, yeah. It's like the wah, wah kind of thing.
You got to do that.
30.
N30?
N30. Yeah, no, it's I-30.
Oh.
I am not 30 anymore.
All right. Let's get us an update here. We got 3/4 of them done. Do you have any that are close?
I do have.
What numbers do you need?
Quite a few that are close.
For what?
I need N33, N39. Oh, I need 065. That'd be a corner one.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
What's to say on that for the 4 corners?
4 corners equals 500. Oh, if you can make an X, you get $25,000.
On that one?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Let's get this X.
I-24.
All right, what do you got? 7. We got 7 left. Let's go. Oh, you got to do the 24.
Okay, I-24. I only had one I-24. That's like, yeah. Okay. I-20.
Yeah, 4 of those.
Where's the other ones?
There's another one right there, I see. Card number 4. Right? Is that a 20 or 28?
Oh, that is a 20.
Oh my God, I'm going to have to.
You're going to have to double check it. I told you.
Jeez.
I-17. Oh, and now I need I-27.
Okay, let's go. Come on.
I-17.
Come on.
Can you imagine all the bingos you would have won at the Pi Local? You know, you probably missed so many bingos.
Yeah, that's
probably. And they give you 2 cards. So that's even worse. Okay. 070. I only had 170.
Have you ever seen, have you seen on, the winning
270.
car about blew away. Have you ever seen online the bingo loco or bingo logo? Oh my God. It's a traveling thing. And they go to like Fort Lauderdale. They were in Jacksonville recently, Tampa. It's a gigantic club, basically. They have a DJ and it's just loud music, just club with, glow in the dark stuff. And it's like EDM, but it's bingo. I want to go over to Fort Lauderdale one day and do it. My buddy, same guy, actually, Dave with the Lotto, went and played in Jacksonville, but it was at like the smaller, he said it was like the small venue. And he was up top and he couldn't really see anything. So it wasn't like real fun, but the stuff I've seen online looks insanely fun. That's my type of partying. Too old to be real partying now.
Same.
All right, you got all the numbers? Got anything?
No.
What? You didn't win it?
I didn't win anything.
65?
Out of all that.
No line?
No nothing.
No I-25?
You have to double check it.
All right, let's see if we have a good bingo. Oh my God, it's going to take forever. I'm going to have to check this later.
We'll just get one of those little scanners and scan the back of it.
Yeah, we'll probably just
You
pick
can
it
just
up.
type that number into FL Lottery.
Yeah, there you go. That's exactly what you do.
It is.
No.
I did one time when I lived in Alabama. I went over to the Florida line and I bought a lottery ticket for the Powerball thing or whatever. And it had a number that you tap into the back.
What?
Yeah. There's an app too. There's a Florida lottery app.
Yeah, that's not what the... For?
No, because I didn't know if
No
I won.
39?
Because I didn't know if I won like that.
How did you not win anything with all this?
I don't know. It wasn't meant to win.
74? 74?
So did you just go to like a gas station and ask them for a lottery ticket? Is that how you do this? Or a scratch off ticket?
Yeah, you've never seen them like right up there?
Yeah, but I've never had the courage to ask for one.
Why? Do you feel it's taboo?
Maybe.
Oh my God.
And I never have cash either. And don't you have to pay for cash with them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I never have cash.
It's like buying booze as a kid, but you're a 33-year-old fully grown adult.
Yeah, I'm scared to ask for a lottery ticket.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see. We wound up with a grand total 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we lost $4.
But you won $4, so.
No, we lost. It's 8. We're 10 invested.
Oh, you invested $10 into
We
that?
lost $6.
Mm.
Not good.
We'll just have to go get some more. We're trying to make our money.
No, that's not how this works. That's not it at all. We have to take the $6 and take it to the $4 and put it on roulette table.
There we go. You have 4 numbers.
All right. Well, that was intriguing and fun and all the stuff. How do you feel about it?
I feel like we need a redo. We need to take some of those tickets back and get some new ones because 3 of those tickets were
That's not how this works.
It should.
All right. Well, let's take a quick little break. Another one. We're going to try to find us an interview.
Sounds cool.
Try to get someone to sit down with us so we can actually talk to them and get to know someone. So, all right. With that, we'll be back. All right, guys. Well, welcome in. So, as I said in the beginning, we are in Babcock Ranch, and we have a couple of guests with us. We do have some things that we kind of saw on the Babcock Ranch page, the kind of what's happening in Babcock. So now we actually have a couple guests with us. Guys, if you want to just state your name and, say who you are. Go ahead.
I'm Nicolette Gamachi,
Hi,
and
Nicolette.
I'm the mother of the kid that was hurt today and the former employee of Lake House Kitchen and Bar.
Okay. And go ahead.
My name is Kenton Gamachi. I'm her husband.
All right, Ken. So as you just alluded a little bit to it then, so what we have is we have a little bit of an incident that happened. And so again, like we said earlier, just a little bit of full disclosure. We were just over there. She was on Facebook, just kind of, waiting, and we just happened to see it. So we reached out to you. So thank you for coming on. We appreciate it. So
Absolutely.
Thanks for inviting us.
if you don't mind, just tell us a little bit about kind of what happened earlier today, with your son and kind of what happened and kind of some of the things that you've actually posted. If you don't mind, just tell everyone kind of what happened.
It's a long story. So
Okay.
bear with me. I'm sorry. But specifically today, what happened is I got a call from my son when me and my husband were shopping at Publix. He was crying. He said that
How old is your son?
he's 12.
12. Okay.
Yeah. He said that he was hit while he was out fishing at the dock that's next to Lake House Kitchen and Bar.
Okay.
He was hit in the face and in the arm by another boy.
Okay.
Obviously we were worried about him, so we came all the way down here.
Mm-hmm.
We had him point out the boy that was responsible for hitting him and told us the story of what happened. I guess my son had approached that boy over something that he had littered on the dock. So he had brought it to the boy's attention, and asked if the slime that he had thrown on the ground
Mm-hmm.
was theirs.
Mm-hmm.
They denied it, and they took the slime out of his hand and proceeded to throw it all around Founders Square, which is right behind us.
Right.
And continue to litter. So my son said, you need to pick that up. He's a real rule follower here. I
Sure.
mean, he loves
Yeah,
the
sounds like it.
community. He loves fishing. You know,
Good.
he definitely respects Babcock. And when he mentioned that they needed to pick it up is when one of the boys from this group of boys hit my son in the head and on the arm. And one of the older boys from that group had to break up the fight. So by the time we had gotten there, they had already dispersed, but they were still in the area.
Now, these other kids that you're talking about, were they the same age or were they older?
Roughly, there were some that were a little bit older, but I don't know their exact ages,
Okay.
but they looked roughly the same age as my
Okay.
son, a little bit older, some of them. But when we arrived, we had Skylar, our son, point out the boys,
Mhm.
and come to find out they were eating at the lake house. The adults and the boys were eating at
Oh,
the
okay.
lake house. So they were sitting outside on the patio. And so my husband went to speak with the adults. We had already contacted Community
Okay,
Patrol
good.
to have them be witnesses.
So did you contacted community control or did you call the sheriff's office?
At first, I contacted just Community Patrol.
Okay.
And I was fine with just handling it, with just speaking to the adults and figuring out what happened.
Mhm.
And I left it to my husband to figure that out.
Okay.
So he went to go speak to them. They were sitting over on the patio, like I said. And the parents took no accountability for their son's actions. They said that my son instigated their son to hit him because he said for them to pick up his trash.
You saw something like that in the post, didn't you?
Yeah, I did see that.
Which
yeah.
was wild to me as a parent,
Yeah,
that
that's
another
insane.
parent's trying to excuse their behavior of physically touching my son for saying anything, regardless of what my son may have said or how he said it. It
Yeah.
doesn't give you any justification to lay hands on anyone.
Sure.
And so that was my indication that I needed to call law enforcement and get them there.
Oh, okay.
So that
That's what
way
happened.
we could make sure that the parents learned the lesson and the kid learned the lesson and that everybody was
Mhm.
aware how severe this was. I didn't say anything to anyone at Lake House. I let my husband handle it with them. I walked away.
Mhm.
The only thing I did say is I went in to go get a water for my
Mhm.
son.
Mhm.
As I said, I'm an employee there, or was an employee.
Yeah, I was
at
gonna
Lake
say,
House,
yeah.
So I know several of the people that were working there this morning. They asked me why I was there, and I said I'm waiting for community patrol, and I'm also waiting
Did
for the
the
police.
did the people there that worked there, did they know that that was your son?
Yeah,
They knew what was going
They
on?
know my son. He's always there.
Yeah.
He's always fishing.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know if they witnessed the battery that happened on
Okay.
the dock, but
Yeah.
they
Did
did
the
know.
parents of the other kids see it?
So I will interrupt real quick.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
not parents. So they were the guardians. The parents are out of state. So the children are down here for, I don't know the exact reason, but the children are just down here temporarily. And their parents are up north somewhere.
Okay.
So
So do they even live here?
No,
No.
not the kids that
Oh.
were responsible.
not the kids or the family. They don't live here in Babcock. They live outside Babcock somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Huh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so go on.
So, like I said, I was getting my son a water, waiting for police to arrive. Several employees asked me what was going on, and I just told them, my son got hit. I'm waiting for police. I'm obviously irritated,
Sure.
but I didn't make a scene.
Mhm.
But I had every right to say what was happening,
Sure.
and
At this
As-
point, did Dustin or the manager come up and talk to you at
this
all?
point, Dustin was talking to a kitchen manager, Jeremy, as well as a corporate manager. His name is Lance. They were talking outside of Lake House by like the employee entrance.
Okay.
And I saw them. And before police came, I went and I said, hey, you guys, I'm really sorry, but I have to get police involved in this situation. Obviously, it's severe and a report needs to be made. I made a funny joke and I said, at least I'm not in employee uniform.
Okay. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
To which Dustin said, well, tomorrow you will be. And I go, okay, point.
Sure.
And he goes, well, if they come in tomorrow and recognize you, that won't make them very comfortable. And I said, well, why would I care about whether they're comfortable? I said, their son hit my son.
Yeah.
And that's battery.
Yeah, and they don't even live here. Apparently.
And I left it at that, and I walked away. The police came. We filed our report with the police. As the situation is involving children, and the police spoke to the parents and came back and asked us if we wanted to press charges, which we had full right to do, because it is battery.
And did you?
We chose not to.
Really? I think someone said that.
We chose not to because we're parents too.
Sure.
And as long as the parents were, or the adults responsible of this kid, were willing to come over and apologize to my son in front of us with police, which is what they ended up doing.
Oh, good.
We felt like the situation could be resolved and we could shake hands and walk away. I mean, I have kids. I know mistakes happen. The point was made with police. It was all caught on body cam footage. The report was made with police. They said it's all documented. If it ever happened again, I have all the documentation from this report. So, actions were taken.
Sure.
But I just didn't feel with a kid being about the same age as my sons that we needed to go further when an apology was finally made. And as we were wrapping up speaking to the police officers, Dustin comes up with a incident report he's writing and asks the police officer for their badge number.
Okay.
To which the police officer kind of rolled his eyes because he didn't understand why Dustin was even coming up to him. Because, mind you, I wasn't even on Lake House property when I was talking to
it's not even at Lake House.
I was standing over by the dock.
So let's just get it clear. Dustin is the manager. He's the manager, general manager
of Lake House.
That's who. Okay. All right. So go on.
And so after he finishes his write-up, after the police leave, I noticed he's spelling my name wrong on the write-up. And I said that, and he said, oh, that's how I always spell it.
Okay.
It's not correct. But I asked him for a copy of the incident report because I didn't know what he had written down, and I wanted it for my own documentation. He refused to give me a copy of the incident report. He walked away. And then I said, I'd really like to have it. He said, you'll get it later.
And this is Dustin.
Yes. Okay. And I said, but I'd like to have a copy. And he
said, you never got a copy from the officer?
No, he refused to give it to me.
No, not from the officer. So this is what she's talking about
this is Dustin.
Lake Houses. The way the officers have it is we could have requested it with the officers right then and there, but they just kind of give you a little paper that gives you the details we can request the official transcripts of what happened.
Oh, like in a day or two.
That was being filed by Lake House has nothing to do with the officers.
Yeah. This was just Dustin's filling out an incident report because a incident occurred at Lake House and there was no incident.
There was no incident other than
you said it was the fishing dock.
Yeah, the fishing dock, and then
yes, the people involved were eating at the restaurant. And the police had to go talk to them at the table, but that was as far as their interaction went.
As I was talking with them while they were eating, I didn't even approach their table. I waved them over to come talk to me outside of Lake House.
Okay.
And so we kind of met like on the patio area. But as our conversation kind of started steering in a direction of okay, we're not coming to a mutual agreement. Right. And I'll say they were very professional. I was very professional. We never yelled or anything.
Right.
But I looked at the lady and I go, I'm going to go over there and wait for the officers.
Sure.
I go, we'll just wait for them to handle the situation. There was no incident within Lake House at all. And so I don't understand why Dustin was writing one. Maybe because I approached them as they were eating. I can understand it. But because Nicolette's name was written down on the Lake House incident report, she is granted a right to have a copy of it.
Right.
And Dustin was refusing her, and I was right there as this was happening. And Nicolette asked 3 times. She goes, can I have a copy? No. Can I take a picture of it? No, you'll get one later. We're going to have a discussion. And Nicolette goes, no, I would like one right now. And he goes, no, you're terminated.
Oh, wow. So he just said it right there.
Well, I mean, it happened that quick. And then I go, did you just literally fire my wife? And he goes, absolutely. Florida's a right to work state. I can fire anybody for any reason. And I go, no, but that's retaliation because you even stated earlier that you're worried about them coming back in and recognizing her. And I go, you terminated her because she called the police.
Yeah.
And he goes, well, why don't you just go ahead and put it on Facebook?
So I did.
So here we are.
That's insane.
But,
I mean, he gave me permission to post it. So, I mean, I think it's childlike that he decided to go that route.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, also after all this happened, I did reach out to Colin when it first happened.
Who's that?
Colin is my general manager.
Okay.
I called him twice on his personal phone number, and I also reached out to him on the group WhatsApp page for all of the employees before I was removed from that page, to have him reach out to me and speak to me before I posted anything on Facebook. I did not hear from him. He did not return my phone calls. And I just felt like with Dustin having been childlike and telling me that I could go to Facebook and voice my Facebook concerns there, and that I was fired because I had to involve police over a battery incident with my kid when it wasn't even on Lake House property and I wasn't even working. I felt I had every right to.
Yeah, I think that's the thing that maybe some of the people are kind of misunderstanding on the comments, at least that I can tell. I think at least I thought you were working.
No,
then,
I wasn't even in
there.
this outfit. I wasn't even in Lake House clothes. I've not changed.
Yeah, so I don't understand that. Okay, so he terminates you then. So I know you had just mentioned about the Rotary Club, and Kent, you had said something about they're looking to terminate you. At least you felt like it.
Yeah.
So explain that. What happened there, and why do you think that this was just like,
I feel like it was retaliation.
The retaliation.
The Rotary Club incident happened about, I would say, roughly 3 weeks, a month ago.
And what is the Rotary Club? It's like, what is
it's a non-for-profit organization.
Okay.
They meet.
Are they here in Babcock?
They have multiple branches. So like you have the main.
They have a ton of different branches.
Right. The Rotary International is like the main kind of.
So it's like the Moose Lodge for.
Yeah. So then they have people. You have Southwest Rotary, you have Babcock Rotary, Naples Rotary, Lehigh Rotary.
Yeah.
There's a whole Florida Rotary.
Right.
It's just.
And they just get together here?
Yeah. So the Babcock Ranch Rotary comes to Lake House twice a month.
Okay.
And they'll have their Rotary meetings in one of our back private rooms. I was working that day that they came in. Southwest Florida Rotary's banner was being hung behind our host stand, which is not Babcock Ranch Rotary's, it's the rival Rotary. They didn't like that. I know this is so. I wouldn't call it
rival. It's just
but
another chapter.
Different chapter.
Babcock Ranch Rotary believes they have rivals.
Yes.
It's a petty little thing.
Southwest Florida Rotary doesn't believe in rivalries.
So unfortunately, it's one organization, Babcock Ranch Rotary, has a turf war and didn't like seeing this flag being displayed behind our host stand. They wanted their flag displayed as well, which is totally fine.
Sure.
Don't have any issue with that. But throughout the night, they kept trying to change the hook that it was hanging on because they wanted theirs more prominently displayed in the restaurant than the other, the Southwest Florida Rotary.
Sure.
But Southwest Florida Rotary had brought in that hook that their flag was hanging on. They paid for it. Their property.
Right.
And so I did a couple times switch over their flags, still displayed, mind you, behind Lake House host stand. So both flags were on display the whole night. It's just one was on the hook that the one flag belonged to.
Right.
And the other one was not.
Okay.
So at the end of their meeting, one of their Rotary members got upset, went behind our host stand and removed Southwest Florida Rotary's flag and walked out the building with it.
Oh, wow.
I saw it happen. I went up to the remaining members and I said, hey, I don't know who took it, but the host saw one of your male members walk out with the other flag. If you could please figure out who took it and have them return it.
Yeah.
It's technically theft to take something that's not yours.
Right.
I thought it'd be simple. Like, I thought they would just bring it back and it would be over. Well, they continued to make excuses and bash about, how Southwest Florida Rotary is so bad and they shouldn't be allowed to be there, be represented because they have this weird turf war, which is silly. I had gone up to another member because she was talking to Dustin and said, hey, as a resident, I do like to see Southwest Florida Rotary's flag displayed.
Sure.
I benefit from them as a resident. They do a lot of great organizational help within the community for kids here. Personally, Southwest Florida Rotary sponsors my kids' local fishing group here.
Oh, that's cool.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
And it's a free fishing club for kids here in the community to join. Cool. And it's been wonderful for a year and a half. It's been such a great thing for kids to meet other friends and do something active.
And it's something completely different than just
so great.
Baseball or,
it's
something different.
So great. It's so active. It's such a good thing for kids to have here. So I just said, I have a personal interest in seeing them displayed. They have every right to be here just as much as you guys do. And it doesn't justify you guys to take their flag for any reason. I said theft is theft, and that's not okay. I walked away.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess Dustin claimed that the woman that I spoke to said that I was rude and she felt attacked. So he wrote me up and said that he was writing me up because they threatened a bad review against Lake House because I had confronted them about their party stealing a flag, or a banner or whatever they want to call it. So I called my GM who was not there on the day that I got
suspended. The same guy that you called earlier today?
Yes,
it's the same GM?
So he was not there. It was Dustin, the one that fired me, who wrote me up and suspended me for this Rotary issue a couple weeks ago. And I called Colin because I was really confused. I didn't understand why I was being written up. I didn't say anything out of line or unprofessional. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't curse. I didn't use any inappropriate language. I just stated a fact and mentioned that both flags have a right to be displayed.
Sure.
And it was all caught on camera,
and it sounds
mind
like
you.
Pettiness. But
it was all caught on camera, them taking the flag, everything. So, I mean, I have my proof on that. And so I called Colin and I asked, why do we care if they write a bad review? Like, if they write a bad review about Lake House that they got in trouble for stealing, doesn't that just look bad on them?
Right.
Well, I don't think he fully understood the situation. So at that time, I was still, put on my suspension. Colin didn't know what was going on, but I was upset. I had tried to reach out to talk to Rotary and get the situation resolved. Mm-hmm. Nobody was contacting me. So I posted to the group pages as a resident to let me know what happened.
That's why he said.
So I guess this is coming back to my original post, and that's why he said I could go to Facebook.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I did it once before.
Right.
And a lot of people.
So that's what you're saying about the vendetta.
Yes. Yep. Because it was the same manager. And
got it.
He specifically said I could go to Lake House
Facebook.
During her week suspension, she actually did nothing but defend the Lake House in that incident.
Multiple times.
And the community was kind of more against Lake House with a lot of bad press going to Lake House from it.
Sure.
By saying, she shouldn't have been suspended. And she just kept saying, I'm going to stand by what my managers did. It's okay. And she was more on I just want Babcock Rotary to apologize and to admit they stole and to return the property. A couple days later, they couldn't return the property because they lost it, destroyed it, whatever. It was gone. But they did. They reimbursed the money to Southwest Florida Rotary. So they reimbursed the money for it.
Okay.
And they thought that was the end of it. But Nicolette was really pushing on, I want an apology, not only to myself, but I want one to Lake House and Southwest Florida Rotary. And so it took a week. That finally did happen.
We met with Colin, my GM, as well as 3 members from the Rotary. One was the guy who stole the flag. The other one was the founder of Babcock Ranch
So you
Rotary,
met with the guy who stole the flag?
Yeah. But the other one was Lori, the founder of Babcock Ranch Rotary, who watched the guy steal the flag at the host stand and who's one of the people that I spoke to who could have resolved the issue immediately.
Sure.
And then the other one was her husband. But we met with them. We sat down. I talked to Colin. He said he supported me. He said that he apologized, that he had not been there. Had he known the full situation, things would have gone differently. we sat down with Rotary. They took no accountability for their actions. They didn't seem to care that they had stolen property. They blamed me because I enraged them for moving their flag from one hook to another hook, which seems ironically comical to what just happened today.
So how long ago was the Rotary incident today?
About 3 weeks.
It's about 3 weeks.
About 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So it's all pretty recent.
Yeah.
It's all
and that's why I warned her while she was on her suspension. I was like, when you go back, just make sure you follow, ABCs. Just don't do anything out of line. I go, because from what I've seen with the lake house is they like to protect their reviews. And even though she defended them,
comment too.
Even though she defended them, there was still a lot of bad reviews going around about them. And that's basically kind of exactly what happened today is
another bad review.
Dustin's worried about that family possibly coming back and writing a bad review.
Mad because I'm serving
or being
them.
mad because she works there. Like if they found out that she works there, so what? Like again, your son hit my son. Your club member stole from another club here. Like, and that's where her and I are tired of people kind of walking on other people, and it's not just us.
So
of course. as a few years ago, we started to be more outspoken about when we see things that are unfair. Because it truly is. There's a lot of things that happen that a lot of people are just like, oh, let's just sweep it under the rug.
Yeah.
Because I will say this, it's not just her who's been wrongfully terminated from the lake house as of recently.
Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of people have.
Within the last couple of weeks, there's been a few employees who have worked there for a long time, who have done great work there, but because they speak up against Dustin, he terminates them on the spot, even though the lake house.
This dude's only been there for a month?
Yep.
A little over a month, barely, but it's very recent.
He's not been there since the beginning.
He's not been there that long. And to be fair, he goes against policy every time he fires somebody. He fired me today without another manager present. And per our company policy, 2 managers need to be present for a firing. And he fired me that way. He fired 2 other young hosts that are minors that were working there without a manager present, as well as other employees. So he has broken policy multiple times.
Yeah.
And that's not okay.
So with these 2 things, it seems like you're, pretty reasonable person, both you guys, pretty reasonable people wanting just apologies and things acknowledged. So what are you looking for as far as what do you want to happen now that you've been terminated, things like that? I think some of the comments were going on about suing and things like that.
I mean,
what's the next, what are you looking for?
Definitely will be pursuing legal action against Dustin specifically and the lake house. I think that it was retaliation. I do believe that it was wrongful termination. I don't feel like they had any cause to do what they did.
Okay.
I mean, I have no prior write-ups other than the Rotary write-up, which, I mean, you can choose to see however you want with that one, but that one is the same case of what's right and what's wrong. And I spoke up with what I believe morally is the right thing to do in both instances.
So is there anything that could happen, that could, have you change your mind?
No, I mean, I can't go back to an employer who won't stand behind their employees.
And it's not like earlier today when it was call him a 10 to 12-year-old boy who did something wrong. That boy's still learning.
Sure.
Yeah.
Dustin's a man.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know his age. I'm going to say he's definitely over 30s. I don't know his personal life, whether he's married or kids. I don't know any of that, so I'm not going to speculate on that. But he's a grown-up.
Yeah,
he needs to learn from his mistakes, and he's had plenty of times to where employees have voiced their concerns to him in reasonable ways, but then those employees are terminated.
Right.
And he
seems like a bully.
He is, unfortunately.
But he needs to learn, and unfortunately, when you're an adult, sometimes you have to learn the hard way.
Right, yeah, of
and
course.
Because it seems like the lake house is standing behind Dustin, we're going to have to stand behind him on this one.
Right.
And maybe we have a case, maybe we don't. We're waiting to hear back.
Well, that's all I was going to ask. What do you hear back from legal counsel or?
Yep.
Okay, you've already done it.
We've reached out already. We're waiting to hear back.
Okay.
And because they haven't gotten back to us so fast, because typically when it's
typically
even when it's a no, they get back to you pretty quick, and they're like, that's not something we're interested in. But if we do, great, he'll learn a lesson. If not, maybe at least this will teach them a lesson. Because you can't just be a bully and push people around because of whatever feelings you may have. I managed people for 23 years.
Right.
I had incidences where it's like, oh, I wish I could do things this way, but you just can't.
Yeah. Sure.
You got to manage people properly. And from what I see and hear, and it's not just through her, it's, I'm a Babcock resident.
Right.
I frequented that bar.
Yeah, exactly.
I got to know a lot of people in there, and they would even share their concerns with me beyond what she would share with me. And it's been since Dustin's got there, the employee morale has truly changed.
Yeah.
And it's going the wrong direction. And I know the lake house wants to go the right direction.
Right.
But
well, we just moved here only like 2 months ago, maybe. So we go up there on Wednesday nights, for ladies' night. And we go up there, at different times. And, it's not 5-star by any means, but it is what it is. And we've always had a good time. So like to hear this stuff just kind of sucks, honestly. I mean, even Ryan over there said that, that he's been here for a little while. He lives across the street over here, across 31. And it's like, apparently there's just never had like great management. I mean,
fortunately, it seems to be that way, but it's significantly gotten worse. And I mean, to be fair, I really, as a resident, don't like to see negative reviews about anything within my community.
Sure.
I really hate to be one of the people that has to put something out that's negative. Like I said, in the Rotary post, I fully supported Lake House time and time again with everything bad that was being said. I said, no, Lake House is great. They're trying, they're working, they're a good business. And I did feel the need to protect them as an employee and even personally as a resident. But in this situation with Dustin, I feel the best thing for that restaurant and for the community, for the employees, is for him to get in trouble and to be held accountable.
Yeah, well, that's all I was about to say. Just be held accountable. That's what it sounds like to me.
They deserve better. The employees deserve better. And I wouldn't want them to be held accountable because none of the servers there are responsible for what's going on.
Sure.
But unfortunately, management does need to be looked at.
Well, do you have any other questions or do you have anything that you wanted to say?
No, just wow.
Sorry.
That's just wow. Well, guys, we really appreciate it. Thank you for replying and thank you for coming out so quick. Again, we had no idea what was happening, but good to hear. Again, we're residents just like you guys are. We want to make sure we want to hear, things happening good in the community. There's only 15 or 19,000 people here and they want 200,000 people living here. Like they got that place better figure it out. Like, and
100%.
And quick because it's them, Slaters and, Mexican and pizza. And that's all we got. So it's like, they better figure it out. So guys, again, appreciate it. Very good luck to you.
Thank you.
How's your son doing? Sorry, I guess we should ask.
He's not resting. He's fine.
Good. She has a 10-year-old daughter. I have a 10-year-old and a 15-year-old daughter. So, we don't like to hear anything like that. We love seeing all the kids playing.
Well, I love
part
that
of what drove us. Exactly.
It's the whole reason we moved here is because it feels like a small town where your kids can be free to go out and do stuff without parents being like helicopters. So, I mean, I'm hoping this is a once-off weird incident. I mean, the kid doesn't live here, but
we don't like hearing it. So, all right, guys. Well, best of luck to you. Again, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Guys, Nicolette, very good luck to you.
Thank you.
We really, really appreciate it. So, all right, guys, we're going to take a break. That'll be it.